Rain fell softly, creating a rhythmic patter against the cobblestones as Liam navigated the dimly lit streets of London. Mist curled around him, thick and heavy, wrapping him in its embrace like a forgotten memory. As he turned a corner, his eyes caught a glimpse of a weathered gallery, its sign barely legible through the fog. Compelled by an invisible force, Liam stepped inside, the scent of damp wood and old paint flooding his senses. Dust motes danced in the faint light, and the silence enveloped him like a shroud. As he wandered through the narrow aisles, the faded paintings seemed to whisper their secrets, resonating with the weight of untold stories. Each stroke of color ignited something within him, the dreams and struggles of a young artist longing for expression. In that moment, beneath the looming shadows of the gallery, Liam felt an inexplicable connection to something timeless, beckoning him to delve deeper into the souls trapped within the canvas. As Liam wandered through the dimly lit gallery, the fading colors of the painting seemed to echo the whispers of time. Suddenly, he heard a group of art historians discussing a name that sent a shiver down his spine: Ilara. Intrigued, he listened closely as they debated her storied legacy, the brilliant artist who had vanished without a trace over a century ago. Their voices were filled with reverence and mystery, painting a picture of her talent and the conflicting narratives surrounding her disappearance. Each word ignited a flicker of connection within him, awakening a longing to understand this tragic figure. The whispers of Ilara's past danced tantalizingly close, and with every detail, Liam felt the weight of her unfulfilled dreams settle over him. Compelled by an urge he couldn't explain, he knew he had to uncover the truth behind Ilara's story, the very essence of which resonated deeply within his own artistic struggle. As the evening deepened, Liam felt a surge of inspiration coursing through him. He set up his easel on a dusty corner of the gallery, determined to capture the essence of the place that had so inexplicably drawn him in. The atmosphere was thick with forgotten stories, and as his brush glided across the canvas, he felt a connection to something beyond the physical realm. Then came the chill, a sudden drop in temperature that made the hair on his arms stand on end. Turning, he gasped. There stood Ilara's ghost, her translucent form shimmering softly in the dim light. Her eyes, filled with a sadness that pierced Liam's heart, locked onto his with a haunting intensity. As she began to whisper, Liam could sense the weight of her sorrow mingling with the vibrant colors on his palette, merging their worlds, past and present, as he painted, eager to understand the depths of her tragic story. As Ilara's spectral presence enveloped Liam, the gallery dimmed further, the air thick with unspoken history. She began to share vivid memories, her voice like a soft breeze brushing against his skin. Her passion for art was palpable, filled with the exhilaration of color and canvas, yet shadowed by the challenges of being a woman in a patriarchal society. With each brushstroke she described, Liam felt her joy and despair intertwine, as if he were witnessing her paintings come to life. Amidst her tales of fervor and ambition, Ilara spoke of a love so deep it had fueled her creations and ultimately shattered her spirit. The flickering lights in the gallery seemed to pulse in rhythm with her heartache, revealing her vulnerability. In that moment, surrounded by the echoes of the past, Liam understood that Ilara's artistry was a testament to her struggle against the societal confines of her time, igniting a fire within him to honor her legacy. As Liam delves deeper into Ilara's haunting story, the shadows of her past grow more pronounced. He learns about the enigmatic circumstances surrounding her disappearance, particularly the bitter rivalry that festered between her and a fellow artist, Clara. Whispers of jealousy swirl around Ilara's work, each stroke on her canvas inciting a storm of envy in Clara, who sought to diminish Ilara's talent at every turn. Liam uncovers torn photographs and half-burned letters hidden within the gallery's dusty corners. each fragment whispering tales of betrayal and ambition. The more he discovers, the more poignantly he feels Ilara's sorrow resonating within him, echoing his own struggles as an artist. With every revelation about her untimely fate, he becomes increasingly committed to unraveling the truth. Drawn by her lingering presence, Liam understands that their intertwined fates are bound by the weight of jealousy, loss, and the pursuit of artistic dreams. As Liam spent more time in the gallery, he began to feel a profound connection with Ilara. Each stroke of his brush seemed to unlock emotions buried deep within her spirit, as if their souls intertwined through the medium of art. The colors he used reflected her sorrow, her joy, and the dreams that had eluded her. A spark ignited between them. A dialogue formed in the silence of the canvas, where Ilara's anguish painted vivid imagery for Liam. He found himself lost in their shared energy, creating pieces that felt alive with her essence. Days turned into nights, and the gallery whispered with their shared secrets. Ilara began to reveal her desires, the vibrant hues of the flowers she loved, the cool shadows of her old studio, the haunting beauty of London's fog. Together, they explored not only her past, but also the depth of their connection, forging an unbreakable bond that transcended the boundaries of time and mortality. As Liam rummaged through the dusty corners of the gallery, his fingers brushed against a hidden compartment within the old wooden desk. Curiosity piqued, he pried it open, revealing a stack of faded letters sealed with a delicate ribbon. Each letter unfurled a tapestry of Ilara's longing and despair. Her eloquent words painted images of love and heartache that transcended time. With every sentence he read, Liam felt Ilara's spirit intertwining with his own, their emotions crashing together like waves against the shore. The letters spoke of a secret pact between Ilara and her beloved, fraught with promises and dreams that may have been shattered by jealousy and ambition. Inspired by the raw passion within her words, Liam felt his artistic vision blossom anew. The revelation of her deep sentiments ignited a fire in his soul, propelling him deeper into Ilara's world as he yearned to honor her legacy through his art. Guided by the ethereal whispers of Ilara, Liam ventured into the heart of London, a city steeped in history and shadows. The fog thickened around him as he made his way to her long-abandoned studio, each step echoing with anticipation and trepidation. The door creaked open, revealing a space frozen in time. Canvas-covered easels, paintbrushes scattered across the floor, and sunlight filtering through dusty windows. As he explored, he could almost feel Ilara's presence, a brush of warmth against his skin as she guided him to her hidden treasures. Among the scattered remnants, he stumbled upon an exquisite painting, Ilara's final masterpiece, its colors vibrant yet burdened with sorrow. Gazing into the canvas, Liam felt her emotions surge through him, a tidal wave of longing and despair. This was more than art. It was a window into her soul, a call for justice that stirred something deep within him, igniting a fierce determination to uncover the truth of her tragic fate. Liam's investigation deepened as he envisioned Ilara's rival, a woman whose ambition had morphed into an obsession that was palpable even in the ether of the gallery. With each brushstroke, he felt the tension of their encounters, heartfelt arguments over art, envy seeping into their discussions like ink on canvas. The echoes of their rivalry grew louder in his mind, revealing a significant moment in Ilara's narrative, the painting competition that had turned their lives into a battleground. Flashbacks flooded Liam's consciousness, each memory tinted with jealousy and despair. The rival, once merely an opponent, now seemed a tragic figure in her own right. Her envy was born from admiration, yet it twisted into a destructive force. As he painted, Liam understood the weight of their intertwined stories. This rivalry was not just a tale of ambition, but a profound exploration of love and loss, shaping the world of art in ways Liam had yet to grasp fully. As twilight descended, an ethereal glow enveloped the gallery, casting long shadows. Alara's sorrow deepened, her spirit a whirlwind of pain and longing. "I can't move on," she confided to Liam, her voice a soft echo in the stillness. "The weight of my past binds me here." Understanding the gravity of her words, Liam gathered his thoughts. He suggested they perform a ritual of forgiveness, a symbolic act to release the chains that held her captive. Together, they set up an altar, adorned with Alara's brushes and paints, layering them with memories of joy and anguish. Holding hands, they closed their eyes, allowing the quiet of the moment to wash over them. As they envisioned the release of hurt, Liam felt Alara's emotions surge through him, a tide of love and loss intertwined. With each brushstroke they imagined, a sense of peace began to bloom, whispering promises of a brighter tomorrow. As the echoes of the transformative ritual lingered in the air, Liam felt a surge of inspiration coursing through him. He set up his easel in the dim light of the gallery, colors swirling in his mind, waiting to be unleashed onto the canvas. With each brushstroke, he poured Alara's essence into his work, blending the melancholy of her past with the vibrant hopes they both shared for the future. The paint danced under his fingertips, transforming into visions of lost dreams. Love and sorrow intertwined. Time slipped away as he painted, each hue a tribute to her story, a representation of the weight of despair, the beauty of passion, and the healing power of forgiveness. He stepped back, breathless. The final painting stood before him, a shimmering bridge between their worlds. It captured not just Ilara's spirit, but his own journey through loss and into the light of newfound purpose, ready for the night that would bring everything full circle. On a fog-laden evening, the gallery hummed with a palpable energy as Liam prepared for the exhibition of Alara's work. The air felt electric, filled with whispers of anticipation and the flickering glow of candles casting dancing shadows on the walls. As he unveiled the paintings, each stroke of color told a story of love and loss, bridging their two worlds. Just as the crowd began to lose themselves in the art, a shrouded figure emerged from the mist, Ilara's old rival. Her gaze heavy with regret and unspoken words. The tension crackled as the two confronted the haunting past that bound them. Confessions poured forth, revealing the rival's jealousy and its devastating consequences. The truth unraveled like the fog surrounding them, exposing secrets long buried. In this pivotal moment, Liam felt a shift, a release, as Ilara's spirit stood beside him, witnessing their tangled histories finally laid bare. As the tension in the gallery thickened, Liam stood before the mysterious figure, heart racing. The shroud of fog outside seemed to penetrate the room, mirroring the emotional turmoil he felt within. With each revelation unspooling, the layers of envy and regret surrounding Ilara's rival came to light. The woman, once consumed by her jealousy, now bore the weight of remorse, her eyes shimmering with unshed tears as she spoke of her own struggles and shadows. "Art was our escape, yet I twisted it into a weapon," she confessed, her voice breaking. "I thought I could eclipse her, but only succeeded in silencing a brilliant voice." Liam's heart ached for both women, recognizing their intertwined fates. In that moment of honest connection, he understood how love and ambition could morph into destructive forces. With the past laid bare, the fog began to lift, revealing clarity and healing. Ilara's spirit, alight with forgiveness, stood ready to embrace her release.